Welcome back to the channel. Guys, I hope you're having a great afternoon. This is going to be a great video, very good video for the Electroneum community. So, Electroneum has been quite an odyssey to many of us in the Electroneum community. This is the best, most useful cryptocurrency, the one that did everything right. Makes the most sense. It should be a #1 cryptocurrency. For some reason, meme coins do better. Crap projects, scams, gambling casino coins, and just utter trash, right? And we haven't been able to figure out why the disconnect. Why is it that people flock to scams? Why is it that people flock to garbage? Why is it that people in cryptocurrency just don't care? And so I guess it kind of goes back, or what we think it might go back to is just making the most compelling use case possible for cryptocurrency, right? And part of that story went something like cryptocurrencies are going to be more important, and there's going to be a greater sense of urgency in areas where money is unstable and is needed at a level probably unlike what we get in the West, where currencies tend to be more stable, where you can put your money in the bank, come back, it's still there. Of course, we know the story. There are nations out there that that story is not the same, that they experience hyperinflation, that they experience instability in their political systems as well, and they have to either use another currency or a cryptocurrency, right? And so there are a variety of nation states that are able to utilize cryptocurrencies, and they make a lot of sense, and they're helpful to the inhabitants in those communities, right? So why is this such a great day for Electroneum, right? Well, we know that Electroneum did create its own blockchain. It's tokenized. Now we're seeing other projects from Electroneum on this blockchain. Some of them are interesting projects. Some of them may be good projects. Some of them, unfortunately, may be good, but they may occupy a similar fate as to what's happening to many good projects in cryptocurrency, and that is they are overshadowed by utter trash and garbage. The reason this is a good message, I believe, for Electroneum is we have something interesting as a member of the Electroneum community. Something we want to do a long time, but it just wasn't physically possible. The technology wasn't there. Electroneum wasn't its own blockchain. It wasn't tokenized. And that was to bring a project called Btcmyk to the Electroneum community. Something I can say with great pride we've done. We made the transition to Electroneum. It is a token. Now, here's why this is very important and such a great day for Electroneum, the community. The message and the issue of cryptocurrencies only being attractive to nation states where the economics and the financial systems and banking systems are unstable is that it basically cuts out the people who have a lot of economic value, right? Monetarily, right? So if people in the West aren't going to use these cryptocurrencies, if they don't have to use them, if it's no urgency for them to use them, then it follows typically that they don't want to include their money in said project. And so that's why you see them gambling with meme coins, and they're gambling because these things don't have any use to them until now, right? And so what's happened? Why is it different now? Well, the reason it's different, guys, is because A few years back, we had a technological breakthrough called ChatGPT. Uh, it sped up robotics, algorithms, and automation to the point we're getting learning machines, reasoning machines that are incorporated into labor machines and labor markets, right? And so what that basically ends up meaning is that people in the West who weren't concerned about cryptocurrency, people with a lot of money who weren't concerned about cryptocurrency, who didn't need it, are now losing their jobs to automation. They're losing their jobs. Their futures are uncertain. And what that's done now is it's made the West go into a panic mode as to what is it that they can do to protect their futures. It's no longer just, can we live in an advanced civilization where our banking and finances are somewhat stable still, and not worry about the urgency of cryptocurrency. Now it's become, this is a problem too big for the government. People's jobs are being automated away. They're going to have to be platforms where distribution can occur and people can get money to support themselves, right? Because robots and automation more than likely are going to do their jobs, right? It's happening now. And so, and we can see the advancements in robotics around us. We can see all these amazing robots. That brings us to the importance of Bitcoin MYK on Electroneum. So initially, Electroneum did a great job of building a great community, uh, giving out. It was basically, they were basically carrying out what we could refer to as a solution to the robotics problems and automation problems on a small scale. They're carrying out what would be like a stipend payment. It was about $3 per month, and it was of some use to people in nations that were third world or developing and so on, right? Where they would get this money, and then they would use this integrated into their utility bills, their internet bills, and so on and so forth. That's all very important now because that program stopped. There was money put aside to that program, millions of dollars. It reached its zenith, and the project was discontinued, and in hopes that profits could kind of flow back into, or equity value back into the Electroneum ecosystem. Investors first round would be able to gain from that. Now, why does Bitcoin MYK pick up a lot of slack, help the Electroneum blockchain value wise, and so on? Here's why, guys. That program that was stopped, and some data shows that when that program was stopped, the Electroneum community declined. Through Bitcoin MYK, there is a type of substitute, if you will, through universal basic income, basic income. Now, we're not saying it'll have the value that the Electroneum project had initially, but we can say that it's a problem. A project that will continue, that it doesn't have a stopping point, and as the value of the network grows, this can be of help to people in various nations, and something is always better than nothing, I would say, right? So these people will be able to get the cryptocurrency free, a good portion of it. Now, the other good thing about Bitcoin MYK, it's only 21 million coins in the initial coin, the Bitcoin MYK native coin. Now, there will be uh, two more coins in the future. One will be the inflation coin that's going to help to keep that universal basic income paid. And the second will be the Bitcoin and YK backed dollars, which is going to be like a version, easy for transactions. That it pretty much is not a stable coin. I want to be clear, it's not a stable coin, but it has algorithms in it that it makes it work like a stable coin. Its goal is to try to be as stable as possible and to help facilitate trade, right? Day-to-day commerce and markets, right? So the native token is active now. As you can see, it has the value of just about on par with an Electroneum, almost as 0.98 of an Electroneum. It's almost 1 on 1 to 1 basis, okay? You're going to be able to get that free, right? You're going to be able to get that as a stipend monthly, like the old Electroneum program did. Uh, and the way you're going to get it is very, very easy. Here on Btcmyk.com is how you're going to get the cryptocurrency. The algorithm, when you log in, it's going to automatically give it to you. You can trade it for Electroneum on platforms like Electroswap, right? And so that's all very awesome stuff. And what's so cool about this as well, you can earn more of the Bitcoin MYK token just by doing standard stuff you do on social media, liking polls, making friends, and so on. And that's why this is so exciting, guys, because the value of this, imagine a social network on par with your Twitters and your Metas and Facebooks and so on. But everything you do on it earns you the cryptocurrency, right? So you're going to be attacking this and getting value to Electroneum through several fronts, right? And we've never seen anything like this before, implemented like this, integrated like this before. And that's why we're so excited to bring you this news. We think this could be a new golden age for Electroneum, that you will be able to conduct commerce through the Bitcoin MYK wallet here, trade it for Electroneum in your local communities, or because it's only 21 million coins, it might be in your best interest for it to appreciate. Now, if you're in the West, the reason that this is going to be helpful to you all is a lot of people in the West who've made investments in Electroneum, they've been waiting for that day for Electroneum to go to the moon, right? And Electroneum's had its up and downs, but at the end of the day remains a good project. Now we have a chance through the Electroneum ecosystem with a project like Bitcoin MYK to accomplish that, right? Social networks are worth trillions of dollars now, right? Imagine the entire Electroneum community on this platform gaining and helping spread the word to the world about cryptocurrencies in the Electroneum ecosystem. But in addition to that, what you would have is you would have basically a solution for Western users who want the opportunity of profits, and they want that opportunity of tremendous gains, right, through the cryptocurrency being so deflationary in its nature itself. That's going to hopefully allow them to achieve that. But in addition to that, what they get as well is the problem of automation in the West and the advancements of our machines, with some predictions as high as over the next 5 to 10 years, 90% of the jobs we see today can be automated away or people can be displaced. This could serve as a stepping stone for a great solution to how do we keep these people functioning, keep them alive, getting payments and value through this network, right? Uh, imagine if you could log on here, you can collect an extra $1,000 US per month, and you're out of a job. Your job's been automated away, and this could help to provide the research in the future for how many of us are going to have to live, and that is through um, uh, finding new terms and new definitions of work, as work will no longer exist like before. So, with this great news, if you're wondering what the next step is, get over to bitcoinmyk.com, drop your Electroneum address, and that way you can start withdrawing, getting the Bitcoin MYK token, and start actively reaping the benefits and rewards from it. All right. Um, If you're a big member of that Electroneum community, remember through the system, you do have the option of converting Bitcoin MYK to Electroneum, right? Through the projects or platforms like Electroswap and such, right? So you'll be able to trade with all your favorite Electroneum tokens, and you'll be able to trade in and out of Electroneum, which is what we always wanted. Uh, Remember, it's only 21 million coins. So then that means that there's a great chance of appreciation of the price, right? It's a lot less than Electroneum. Um, but of course, by the fees being paid, transaction fees being paid to help to boost the electronic ecosystem and value, that's going to be a win-win situation for both projects, right? And so we believe this is the answer that the community's been looking for. Projects like WorldCoin that's had very successful launches and nation states that have similar economic financial instability issues, but at the same time, as universal basic income is such a huge topic now in the West, and people are struggling in the West, a lot of people are getting unemployed through our new government administration. Automation is still on the fritz with a lot of people. Just high inflation and people in the West struggling overall and could use extra money per month or use a different economic system altogether. All of those things are something we have to consider, that this is a change of the times, and that I believe that Bitcoin MYK working alongside Electroneum, right? I believe that this is the dawn of making Electroneum all it could be, helping to grow. Imagine being able to grow your Electroneum value. It's not financial advice, it's just the theory of what could happen. But imagine being able to grow your Electroneum value through integrating it in and out of Bitcoin MYK, right? Catching Bitcoin MYK on high dips, and you're accruing more Electroneum. And what would be so awesome is if you had something like Bitcoin MYK that kind of acted like Bitcoin, as far as appreciation, and Electroneum kind of stayed stable, right? You could just trade in and out of Electroneum on your profits and such, and so on. So there's so many ways to look at this. There's so many ways this can work, but there are so many similarities between the framework of how Electroneum started with distribution, of giving free cryptocurrency to everybody, growing a great community, and creating fantastic products, right? From smartphones to any task, trade applications with labor and services, just a tremendous amount of great projects that I think works well with Bitcoin MYK. Uh, and projects like that certainly deserve to be valued and be rewarded. And I think this is good, putting us on the cusp of doing that, right? So we're very excited to tell you about Bitcoin MYK. We know you're going to love the project, love the algorithm, how it works, how many problems it solves, how it utilizes everything for not just a particular group of people, but the entire globe can get something out of Bitcoin MYK. And again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you have any questions, make sure you you come on bitcoinmyk.com. You get live support there. Get all your questions answered. If you have any technical issues, let us know. We can assist you through that. But just a great time to be in Electroneum. I think you guys are really going to like what you get out of this project. And we hope to see a lot more Electroneum tokens and projects to help come along to add value to Electroneum. That was the point of it, having its own blockchain, being tokenized, and so on. But that's all I want to say in this particular video, guys. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.